Hi guys, this section is finding area using the sine function. So if you go to the textbook on Canvas, it kind of shows the proof for you. So we know the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. And then we know that if we make a right triangle, that sine is the opposite over hypotenuse. So here's a right triangle. We're trying to find the height, right? When we find our area of a triangle, we need the height. We're replacing height with the sine function. So take angle C. We know sine would be h over a, opposite over hypotenuse. Where opposite is h, it's the height. So if we solve for h, it's really a times sine of c. So in our formula, we're replacing the height with a times the sine of c. And what that means is when we have a triangle and we have two sides, so A is 18 and B is 10, we need to use the angle that those two sides make. So we would use angle C, which is 75. And our formula for the area is 1/2 times, and they always use B times A, times sine of C. Those might change. If you always want to use those letters, that's fine. Just make sure that B and A are the sides that make up that angle. So now it's just plug it in. 1/2 B is 10, A is 18, and then sine of C is 75. So one last thing, notice our letters. There's two C's, two A's, two B's. Big C, uppercase C, is the angle. The side across from that is lowercase c. Big A is the angle. Little a is the side across. Big B is the angle. Little b is across. That's how it always works with triangles. Okay, now we just calculate. 1/2 times 10 times 18 times sine of c. 86.93, and we're in degrees. There we go. All right, this one will go faster because we're not going to go through the proof. So A is 13, B is 19, C is 10. And again, this one's set up where our two sides make up that angle. So it'd be 1/2 times the two sides times sine of the inner angle. Easy. I'm just going to change these. 13, 19, 10. 21.45. See, once you know the system, it goes really quick. Okay, another one. B is 13, A is 13, C is 35. Our two sides make up that angle. So 13, 13, and then the angle goes with sine. So 48.47 rounded. Not bad, right? You do have a couple where you have to solve. So let's see, the area of a triangle. We're given the area, it's 1472.57 square meters. We know two of its sides are 79. Side 1 is 79, side 2 is 109. Use the area formula for triangles to determine the angle. Okay, so our area formula is 1/2 times the two sides, A and B, times sine of the angle. Okay, so this is the angle. That's what we need to solve for. We need C all by itself. Okay, so our two sides are 79 and 109, and our area goes here. So I'm just going to rewrite it. 1472.57 equals 1/2 times 79 times 109 times sine of C. Okay, we have all these numbers here. I'm going to multiply them. 1/2. That's not a 1. 1. I'm struggling. 1/2 times 79 times 109. 4305.5. Alright, so now we have 1472.57 equals 4305.5 times sine of c. Remember, we're trying to get c by itself. So right now we're multiplying this number by sine of c. The opposite of multiply is divide. So we're going to divide both sides by that new number. And what that does is that is 1, and now we just have sine of c over here. And then over here we have this fraction, which we can calculate, but I'm not going to yet, because the more you round, the more your answer gets off. So we'll leave it as a fraction. And remember, I just want c. I don't want sine of c. So the opposite of sine is sine inverse. I'm going to take sine inverse of both sides, and now I just have c. Alright, so this whole thing goes in your calculator. So inverse sine, if you go to functions, and inverse sine 1472.57 divided by 4305.5. So that comes out to 20 degrees. There we go. So this other one is the same one. You would set it up and solve the same way.